Some days he'll just be like, I want to play hero. I want to play Joker. I want to play Bowser Jr. He did have a trainer phase too, huh?
Nah, he's still playing.
Still
trainer.
playing?
Yeah. I think that one's here to stay. I think that's pretty much his secondary now.
Good. Trainer's broken.
Yeah.
I like it when people pick up good characters and keep playing them.
I agree, but I won that matchup, so it's not that bad. No, actually, they can't get off ledge.
I feel that.
It's impossible. All their ledge hangs are terrible.
I feel like especially Ivy. Ivy just is not a good character off ledge. Outside of like Vine Whip stuff, but Robin doesn't care.
Yeah.
So we are going to see the Inkling. This is actually a matchup that he's won before. I don't want to gloss over that. Like, Burr has beat Awestin with this character. And I feel like this matchup isn't terrible for Inkling. Inkling does a really good job of edge guarding. And Ness, I mean, other than that, he, like catching rollers to punish landings, it can happen.
I feel like another thing Inkling can do really well that kind of swings this matchup, you know, into his favor is just play very grounded. Like, that dash dance that Inkling has is stupid. You cannot hit the character when they're dash dancing.
Normally, Ness is just a character that loves air-to-airing or punishing people for jumping.
Ooh. Yeah, but Inkling, like, you don't necessarily have to be in the air.
Exactly.
And being able to play like that, being able to play around the aerials that Ness wants to throw out, I think that can give Inkling a distinctive lead.
There we go, but that back air is definitely a tool that Inkling has. That's an up smash? No, the dash attack. Up smash wouldn't kill.
Yeah, decides to just go for the damage there.
Also, the dash attack set up that maybe he could go to that PS2 platform on the side.
Possibly. Ooh, the PK Thunder almost killing.
Man, and that's one thing that Inkling will struggle with, is he doesn't have like an easy way all the time because of his drift to hit that Thunder, but when he eventually finds his way down, being able to punish with roller is huge.
Yeah, and finally going to get that first kill there, but Awestin answering right back with the Nair.
Inkling off ledge is alright, but Ness has phenomenal ledge trapping tools.
And something that I feel like Inkling also struggles with is killing, honestly. When I say that, I think it sounds kind of weird because you think, oh, they can just roller, but like roller is a pretty committal move.
It definitely is. So is PK Thunder too, but when you catch them like landing on top of you, that's a punish.
Absolutely. That's just the Awestin, honestly. You know, him being able to get things like that. He's, you know, definitely seasoned in those situations, just being able to get around, you know, anything Birch tried to set up there.
Right. But I mean, you're totally right. Inkling doesn't have the easiest ways to kill, unless there's three things that Inkling can do. If you have Booyah percentages that are easy to hit, if you have easy ways to set up smash, most of the time that's roller, but sometimes out of shield up smash is really good if you're not safely spacing around him. And also if you can edge guard. And I feel like 2 out of those 3 things Inkling does well in the matchup.
Definitely. Like, Ness is a character that definitely struggles off stage. He can't really commit to anything without the threat of just being able to die because, you know, his recovery doesn't send him that far. But,
ooh, does he have... He has a jump, but he has to go really low.
Oh, still making it back, though. Yeah, I think that was a really weird interaction. Awestin definitely was not ready to kind of fall off there.
Yeah, I feel like it was a buffered air dodge after he, like, expected to grab ledge.
Yeah. But this is kind of back to even. Burr looking for the roller, but if Awestin does not let him hit this, at some point, Awestin, I believe, can just grab him out of the roller and back throw.
Definitely. The thing is, to play around roller, you have to jump a lot, or just commit to doing nothing, and then you're not pressuring Burr like you need to. Ooh, that was some sick movement.
Oh, and there he gets it. Yeah.
You have to play a very particular way to get around roller the whole time, and if your only mindset is I can't get rollered, that opens up a lot of Inkling's, the rest of his kit.
Yeah.
And Awestin showed right there, like, there are times where you have to give up the counterplay to roller if Inkling's going to play normally. Like if they're fishing for grabs, or if they're trying to go air-to-air and punish you for jumping a lot. And the thing about being in that position where Awestin was close to the edge, if he jumps and he gets called out with a fair, then he's off stage and he has to recover. And that's not where he wants to be either. So it's kind of a weird checkmate situation where Inkling just is able to put on all the pressure at that high percent.
Sure, definitely like one of those mix-ups where it's a bit in Inkling's favor, in my opinion, yeah. And so now Awestin going to go to Yoshi's Island. This is, if I am correct in my assumption, Ness's best stage?
I believe so. The way that Awestin takes people here, I'm kind of surprised that people still let him, but also this is one of Inkling's best stages as well. Having the giant platform in the middle to always convert off of up air with, or up throw with, it's very nice.
I feel like just the lack of space, though, it will let Ness do so much in this matchup. Just being able to get into Inkling's face, and he has no stage to like retreat you to help himself. And you know, also the small blast zone is going to let him kill super early.
Not only that, but also sometimes the slants can make back throw send at a different angle, and you're not ready to DI it because he's tilted when he's back throwing you.
That's interesting.
Yeah. It's most prominent when you're on like the very last, like very far left.
Yeah, the little dip down. Ooh, but Awestin gonna get this damage here.
That was 3 PK fires.
That's crazy, honestly. Being able to convert like that is quite the skill.
Okay, stuck on this platform. Like this platform is a very scary place to be.
Oh, I really like that. He stalled there with the magnet so he wouldn't land. I guess he probably had a bit of a premonition there that Burr was going to go for the roller. So being able to use the magnet gives him some aerial momentum. You know, he doesn't have to drift all the way down yet. Yeah. Then he can just kind of answer with a move. I
mean, Ness actually does have some of the best counterplay against roller versus some other characters. Burr's just really good at finding Awestin habits to land it, right? Because being able to stall with side magnet, having big disjoints on forward air, back air, and just being able to land shield and having the big threat of nair or like grab.
Catches the roll though.
You can't play around it the whole time though.
Yeah.
But he has Awestin still has a clean stock lead.
Absolutely. Like if Inkling's conditioning you into being on the ground, he can definitely set you up into tech chase situations where he can roll you. Or, you know, if he just catches you rolling back like he did there with Awestin, it's something that can be very devastating. But I feel like Awestin's kind of ran away with this game so far.
Yeah, he put on a quick 100%. That's down smash at the ledge. And believe it or not, Ness can hit that on Inkling.
Able to get back, but doesn't even matter. That back are going to take it. And Awestin has a pretty commanding game, too.
The thing is, when you let your opponent go to their best counter pick, I don't care if it's like a really good stage for you as well. I don't know if there's a stage that Inkling dislikes enough that you would rather let Awestin go to his favorite stage than deal with that.
I assume he probably just banned FD Kalos because I know Inkling likes platforms for the most part. So, you know, because you can get extensions or the up airs at earlier percent. But in general, I think that's probably just an oversight because most people won't take you to Island here. I'd say just in general from playing. So you might forget to ban it, honestly.
Honestly, there's a big situation where I feel like that stage is a broken stage for very specific characters, and you have to be aware of what characters really benefit from Island. Because, like, some people are just cowards and don't want to counterpick it, even if, like, they say they play Trainer, right? But they don't want to pick Yoshi's Island because there's a stigma. But you absolutely should be abusing the fact that it's a busted counterpick for Trainer.
Yeah, I'd know because it's my worst stage. But anyways, so getting into this game 3, it seems like Awestin opened up pretty hard on Burr, but just that edge guard sequence that Burr kind of had there for a little bit, kind of answering back. But either way, yikes, challenged him from the air, and Awestin just anti-airing with the up smash.
And the biggest thing is just the fact that he whiffed right above. He was probably trying to call Awestin jumping and setting up pressure, and he wanted to stuff it out. Awestin sat below.
Oh, yeah, he gets caught on another aggressive option there. I think he was starting up with fair, and Awestin just catches him.
A lot of Burr's pressure is he jumps in and he goes for aerials, but he's really good at mixing up his drift and like where he's landing afterwards. But Awestin doesn't have to worry about any of that with his disjoints and the way he's spacing himself.
I feel like one thing that's definitely hurting Awestin here is just Burr's ability to kind of move around him. And these 3 platforms definitely give him a lot more space to kind of weave in between. Like you've seen here, like he just got that stock and the momentum completely in his favor. Got Awestin all the way to 48.
Whoa, the fair drag down from the other side? Putting the little bit, he was so fast with that up smash. I didn't think he would have time.
On the nair, almost killing. I'm surprised he didn't back air there, because he had the read on the neutral get up.
Yeah, maybe it's just like the timing. Maybe the back air wouldn't have come out quick enough.
To these PK Thunder 2 juggles.
This back throw is actually huge, though, because this is a lot of potential pressure. The fact that Awestin was able to make it back without too much is pretty important.
Now Burr kind of going for the rollers. He does have rage here, so I feel like if he hit a roller, he could probably kill him. Right there. That's normally, for most characters, that's a tech situation, but Ness being floaty, that did not cause that for him.
I feel like the way that Austin's tossing out aerials, he's kind of nervous of being pushed off stage, it looks like. Finally connecting that kill might alleviate some of the pressure, but like you can tell by the way Burr's looking for this roller. He's absolutely like a hit away from evening this up.
For sure. But I mean, at the same time, if Austin's able to just kind of explode this last stock here, get a bunch of extra credit, I feel like this can swing the momentum of the game just way into his favor.
A quick 45, using the plats Burr's barely kind of able to escape, but Awestin still chased really well given the situation.
For sure, and Burr just kind of using those back airs, trying to get Awestin off stage, and now he has it. Can he get an edge guard situation? Just going to try to go for the down air, or down tilt though.
Awestin kind of mixed up the timing of the Thunder, a little bit of extra delay. It's hard to react to that because he like bursts so fast.
And I feel like kind of Burr has just resorted to start using back airs now, and back air's not very strong. Like if he hits it from center stage, it probably wouldn't even kill.
Right. It's just like the safe pressure option.
At this point, you know, he just wants to get the stock off safely, but I think a forward throw should do. Or yeah,
down? That's a DI mix-up there. I've never seen it before in my life, but it definitely was.
Either way, now Awestin has quite the lead here. And if he's able to stuff Burr out, this might be it. Oh no, never mind.
From that position, that's one of the multi-jumps that I think you can't roll through.
Oh wow. Just ends it with the PK flash though, catches the wall jump.
And a lot of players might have like tried to snap ledge there, but Burr's to kind of like mix up his recovery a lot. That was like a...
Well, no, I think that was fine that he mixed it up there because, you know, Austin's going for the yo-yos, and if he has the yo-yo down there, you want to jump, you know, around it and
It totally makes sense. That's why, like...
I don't think that was a bad option.